This video is all about hiking underwear. This video is about panties. Over the past several months, I have dedicated myself to testing a wide variety of hiking and backpacking underwear. And over the course of trying all these different types of underwear, I have narrowed it down to my 5 favorite pairs of backpacking underwear, and I'm gonna share those with all of you today. This is my show, gosh darn. My 3 main categories for judging this underwear. I was looking for underwear that was comfortable, that didn't have a high wedgie potential, underwear that was durable, and underwear that was quick drying. Quick drying is super important for backpacking underwear because you don't want to have any bacteria buildup in your crotch region. Ew. Our butts are prone to chafing. Butts be chafing out there.
Butts be chafing out there. Don't let it be you, people.
First up, let's start with one of the most popular pairs of backpacking underwear, the Patagonia Barely Hipsters. I gave these the award of the best low-rise underwear that I tried. Now, I'm not a huge fan of low-rise underwear, but if you are, I think that you honestly can't get anything better than these Patagonia Hipsters. What I loved about these is that even though they are quite low-rise, they still have a ton of butt coverage. I really felt like I was fully covered in the back and nothing was kind of rolling up or bunching or giving me a wedgie when I was hiking. They're also incredibly lightweight and they dried really, really quickly when I hand washed them and then hung them up to dry. So pros of these: very comfortable, very quick drying and lightweight, and quite durable, which you can always expect from Patagonia. Cons: somewhat limited size range, very low rise, and because of that low rise, it means that pretty much whenever I was wearing these, if I sat down, there was potential for my butt crack to be out. So if you're wearing high-waisted hiking pants, that's not really a problem, but just a heads up, there will be butt crack showing. The cost on these is $24, which might seem quite expensive for a pair of underwear, but it's actually one of the cheaper pairs of underwear on this list. So keep that in mind. Hiking and backpacking underwear and quick dry underwear is it's expensive. This is a little bit of a spoiler alert. The cheapest pair of underwear on this list is actually my personal favorite pair of underwear. So Patagonia Barely Hipsters, my favorite low-rise underwear for backpacking. Boop, boop, whoop, 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 chickow. Moving on to my next favorite pair of backpacking underwear, we have the Terracotta Mara Briefs. These probably look like a crazy difference from the Patagonias that I just held up. These are a high-rise, full coverage underwear that actually doubles as a swimsuit. They're made of a material that feels a lot like swimsuits, but is a little bit lighter and not quite so, swimsuit-y feeling. But what I love about them so much is that they have this super wide, high waistband here. And when I'm wearing a backpack that has a hip belt on it, that hip belt sits right around the same space that this waistband does. And it's just absolutely nothing cuts into me at all. Terracotta is a super, super small brand, and they do have a really limited size selection in the Maras. Right now, the only sizes that they have are a 2 to a size 12, but I think that if you can find your size in their underwear, they're totally worth getting because if you support a small brand, they're more likely to be able to extend their size ranges, and that is ideally what we want. Now for the kicker, the price. These cost $54, which I know is a lot of money for a pair of underwear, which is why I say that if you're looking for something that can double as a bathing suit and underwear for hiking and backpacking, something that can be basically the one pair of underwear that you use in the summertime, then I think that these are fantastic. This is not a sponsored video about them or anything. I just really love Terracotta and I really love these underwear. Quick pause. This video isn't sponsored by any of these underwear brands because that would make this a very unfair review, but it is sponsored by my favorite electrolyte drink mix, which as you know is LMNT. As someone who is super prone to migraines and muscle cramping and very sweaty when I'm out hiking, LMNT is crucial for me to be able to replenish my electrolytes and enjoy my hike. Look, it doesn't matter how comfortable my underwear is. If I'm dehydrated, I'm gonna have a bad time. If you haven't yet tried LMNT, you can go to the link below to get a free sample pack of all 8 flavors. You can mix the electrolyte powder with however much water you want, but if you haven't yet found your perfect ratio, let me show you what I do. Start with 18 ounces of water, add your electrolytes. I like mine really salty. Mix it up and cheers. Oh my God, it's so good. Go to drinklmnt.com/Miranda Goes Outside. The link is in the description, so go ahead and click that under there. Back to the video. Terracotta Mara high-waisted underwear. Favorite high-waisted underwear for backpacking and hiking. Boom, boom, whoop, 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 whoop. Chow. Sticking with the underwear that has multi-purpose use, my next favorite pair are these, which are the Kula cloth pica pants. You might look at these and be like,
Those don't look like underwear, those look like shorts.
and they are, but they are also underwear.
¿Por qué no los dos?
I picked these as my all-time favorite pair of hybrid underwear, but they're also just like fantastic on their own as a pair of very lightweight, quick dry shorts. Wearing these under your pants essentially allows you to like take your pants off and keep hiking in something that is quick dry and like not have to worry about changing. And I loved that about these underwear. They are a little bit longer in the inseam. I think they have about a 5-inch inseam in there. So as someone who like does not have a thigh gap at all, these do a really great job of staying down over my thighs, not rolling up or bunching. And you don't get that kind of like thigh chomping underwear feel that you sometimes get with boxer shorts, you know, where you're like, as you're walking, the shorts like ride their way up into your cooter. That doesn't happen with these. Can I say cooter?
You just did.
I'm sorry. So if you're looking for like women's boxers, there are a couple brands that make some really great ones like Woxer or Tomboy X. But what I found with these is that they were the most comfortable, the most breathable, the most like coverage, and they definitely did best with moisture. A couple cool features about these, they actually have a pocket in the back that will fit a cell phone or a key or a bar or anything. The pica pants go from an extra small up to a 5XL, so no matter what your body shape is, you can hopefully be able to find a pair of pica pants that fit you. If you take a look at Kula's website, you can see a wide range of different bodies wearing the pica pants and really get like a feel for how well these fit on different types of people. There was a horse over there. So I've talked these up a whole bunch, but there are a couple of downsides. Number one is that I do find that these show under basically every pair of hiking pants that I own. Whether it's that the high waist is sticking out the top, or if it's that the legs seam shows under my pants, you can definitely see them. Frankly, I don't really care about that because I just find them so comfortable that it really doesn't bother me. I mean, yeah, they're underwear. Who cares if someone can see them?
Maybe the Pope.
Well, the Pope ain't watching YouTube. If you're the Pope, subscribe. These are also very expensive. They are the same cost as the Terrakayas. So these are $54, which I know is really pricey if you're looking for just a pair of underwear. But again, if you're looking for a pair of underwear that can double as shorts, then these are great. Kula cloth pica pants, the best hybrid hiking short underwear. We are down to our last two pairs of hiking underwear. And before I get to my all-time very favorite pair of hiking and backpacking underwear, I want to talk about my favorite pair of underwear when you're backpacking on your period. And that is the Salt Comfort Period Underwear. Dun dun dun, here they are. I have tried a lot of different period underwear for hiking and backpacking, and these are far and away my favorite. What I like best about these underwear is that they really just feel like butter on your body. They are so incredibly soft. These are made of a tensile modal. Modal is a fabric that's actually made from beechwood trees. Definitely not as breathable and not as durable as nylon or spandex, but the softness factor cannot be beat. And I feel like for me, when I'm hiking and backpacking and I have my period, it's like really important to me that I'm wearing comfortable underwear because I'm already dealing with something that's like not really very comfortable. I will say there's a couple downsides to this, and I'm sorry if this is too much information for those of you who like don't menstruate, but if you're a front bleeder, I've heard these are not good. I like to use these in conjunction with my Diva cup or with like a menstrual disc, but some people will use them as just their sole pair of underwear if they have like kind of a lighter flow. All in all, I just find them to be really comfortable no matter what, like even when they're, you know, used and like need to be cleaned, just very, very cozy. The size range is extra small to XXL, so if you are looking for a wider range of sizes, Salt is probably not the best brand to look at. The Salt Comfort Brief costs $38, although Salt does have a wide range of different types of underwear in a wide range of different prices. Sweet. I think that's it. Salt Comfort Brief, the best period underwear for hiking and backpacking. Or at least my personal faves. Boom, boom. Pew! We are on to the final pair of underwear that I recommend, and this is my all-time favorite pair of backpacking underwear. It also happens to be the cheapest pair of underwear on this list, and also the one that I least expected to even make the list. Are you ready to find out what they are?
So freaking excited!
REI Active Hipsters. These underwear are so good. Size-wise, they go from an extra small up to a 3XL. They are a hipster, so they have like full coverage kind of on your booty. There's no sagging, there's no riding up, there's no rolling down in the waistband. They're just like the most airy, comfortable, cozy pair of underwear I've ever put on my butt. Ever. I've worn these many times over the past couple of months, and if you look at them, they still look brand new. There's no pilling, there's nothing like happening to the exterior fabric. They have just washed and dried and held up so well. My biggest downside on them, honestly, is that I wish that they came in more like fun colors. Like this is one of the funnest colors that they come in, and this is like not that fun. It's like mauve.
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 Are you trying to
Don't get into me with this.
It's mauve.
Mauve.
It's French. It's mauve.
Mauve. This color is mauve. These are made from a super quick dry polyester spandex mesh, and they're also antimicrobial, which if you remember at the beginning of this, I was talking about the importance of avoiding bacteria in your crotch zone. And so the antimicrobial material is so awesome. I told you that these were the cheapest pair of underwear on this list, and while they're not inexpensive, they still cost the least out of all of the other pairs. These come in at $18.95. Ta-da! Look, if you were just looking for one pair of backpacking underwear to rule them all, it is these.
One to rule them all.
Pros of these, very quick dry, very lightweight, antimicrobial, fairly inexpensive in the grand scheme of things, and just some of the most comfortable underwear I have ever worn. The downside to them, I don't know. I mean, I can't think of anything I don't like about them. They're just so good. The biggest thing that I want now is I want them to make this underwear, but cover it in like mushrooms or like fish. I just think that that'd be cool.
How about snails?
Snails!
These are my underpants, gosh.
My top favorite pair of hiking and backpacking underwear is the REI Active Hipster. Boom, boom. Throwing underwear at you is like way more fun than I expected. So that covers my 5 favorite pairs of hiking and backpacking underwear. I know that talking about backpacking underwear can be a little bit strange, but I think it's a really important topic. And I'm also considering doing a video on backpacking sports bras. So if you liked this video and you want to see that one, make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers right now, so I'm hoping that you can be the 100,000th person. With that, I will see you all outside. Bye! Toodaloo! Boop-a-doop, boop-boop-boop-a-doop. Great.